Even Barack Obama's angry at the teachers, right? Barack Obama says teachers make too much money and their pay should be tied to their performance, right? Even though it's not their performance, it's a 40 little maniac sitting in front of them, right? Their parents wake them up at the crack of dawn, fill them with a bowl full of sugar, a fistful of Ritalin, spin them around 10 times and put them on a school bus. Here you go, teach my kid. He's chewing a mitten. Teach my kid math. You can't even teach your kid to shut the fuck up on an airplane. Yeah. People who fly, God bless you. So, I say we tie Barack Obama's pay to his performance. I say if he takes into Wall Street one more time, he doesn't get Secret Service after 5 o'clock. How about that? Play hardball. Play hardball. So, but now we're firing teachers by the thousands all across the country, right? And raising class sizes. And, because that's what's going to get us out of this recession. Fucking dumber kids. Yeah, our kids are too smart now. That's the problem. How are we going to convince China to open factories here if our kids are smart enough to know they're being exploited like slaves? That's funny and sad. Yeah, we're firing teachers. And I'm like, why are we laying off teachers? They go, we got to lay off teachers, Jimmy, because we got to save money. I'm like, well, can't we lay off something else first? Yeah. Like, how about we lay off the war? Nobody wants anymore. Yeah. Can we lay off the war for a few months? Maybe that'll save us some money. No, you can't lay off the war, Jimmy. You got to have the war, and you can't have wars and teachers. What are you, an asshole? You got to choose, and we chose the war, which we can't afford the war either, right? We have to borrow the money for the war, and the Chinese give it to us because they're nice people. Right. It's kind of ironic. We're a bunch of capitalists borrowing money from a bunch of communists so we can bring democracy to a bunch of Muslims who don't even fucking want it. Yeah. And the crowd goes wild. All right, I got to go. Thank you very much. Very much for the show.
Well, with no segue at all, I'm going to do my squirrel impression for you.
All right.
But what a great show and a great cause, and thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
you?
Good.
Oh, he just said that. Damn it. I'm standing on matzo crackers. Is that what it is? Was it?
That's a tortilla.
Oh, a tortilla. But I need workman's comp. Because I might have a slip and fall. Can I move stuff?
Sure.
How are you? It feels
Good.
like it's,
Yeah.
I'm trying to situate the feng shui. It's a little off. Congratulations to Cindy Sheehan for running. I'm here to support and see you guys are all too. I love the peace and freedom hand symbol. That is cool.
Woohoo.
It's like different hand symbols for different religions and political parties. Like this is Buddha, Buddhism, and that for fearless,
Star Trek.
and Tea Party.
Democrat.
That was funny. So I'm kind of tired because I was up late. I stay up late every night till 3 in the morning, and last night too, staying up late till 3 in the morning watching MSNBC. Because I'm trying to memorize my opinions. In case anybody asks me what I think. Like, do you know what you think? I have no idea. Unless somebody tells me.
Right.
And I know that Cindy is against capital punishment, and somebody could say capital punishment is wrong because nobody has the authority to take away somebody's life. I go, that's right. I'm just not sure if I'm right. Somebody else goes, yeah, but this guy killed somebody. He deserves to die. I go, I agree. But you said, yes, I did. But the thing about the guy dying, that too. It's all good. That's funny too. I've been taking the bus. I was taking the bus because you're supposed to take the bus, and then I was taking the bus, and my car broke down, but then I thought, oh, that's cool. I can be like one of the people, and then I got tired of smelling urine. I wanted to go green, not yellow.
Oh, God.
And it started off and going down PCH, it was very pleasant. You have a nice view of the ocean, and then you go Westwood, you pick up some UCLA students. By the time I get downtown, it gets seedier. I'm fist bumping with a homeless guy. And he says, hey, you're cute. Are you married? Well, no. But I would consider you. And I forgot the punchline to that. You know what? I haven't done that joke in a long time. But I was thinking, I'll do and it never really worked, but I thought it might work for you guys. Because it's like an edgy crowd, like you guys are all for buses and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, when I perform at the improv, they're like, we don't take the bus. And so I thought I'd do it here, and then that fist bumping with a homeless guy, and he goes, you're married? And then, shit, what was it? It was hilarious. I'll text you guys. Thank you so much. Love and peace to you guys, and good luck, and let's go Cindy Sheehan.
Thank you very much. You'll probably notice I'm English immediately. What? Because of how I look? It's just racist. So, how are you guys? You good? Yeah, let's give it up for Gary, your host. Whipping you into a frenzy before we chat. Really upping that energy between everyone. Just really. Yeah, back down to 0. How's it? This is fun. Wait, is that going on YouTube?
On Cindy's website.
On Cindy's website.
Yeah.
Hey, Cindy.
Hi.
Hey, Cindy, for real. I don't know why I'm even here. I'm not legally allowed to be involved in your political process. Like, I don't think I don't know. I know I can't vote, and I'm not allowed. I guess this is about as close as I get on the whole political process thing. It's kind of exciting for me. It's a little American experience. I've never been in an American fundraiser before. I've lived in America for 6 years, and I still get excited by American stuff. There's still. Do we have any other non-Americans? Any other foreigners? No, I'm the only one now, and you're all glaring at me like, absolutely. No, I still get excited by stuff. Like, I still like America. It's kind of fun. If you're not from here, it's an exciting thing. Like, I think the other day I was driving, and this guy cut me off, but he was driving a truck, and he was wearing a baseball cap, and he was eating a burger. So I'm like, oh, America. You do your thing. You go about your American business, you. I don't care that we nearly crashed. You've got important places to go, things to do. You go make Mickey Mouse or whatever it is you do. Go and paint a flag on a thing. Whatever it is you Americans are about. It's weird, because our political system is very different. We have a monarchy still. We have a monarchy. You guys don't have that. We've got a queen, we've got a royal family, and you're missing out. Like, you should have a royalty. I'm sorry to tell you that, but you should. Like, it's a much better system. Like, your system's not fair, our system is fair. Because it's not fair, that's the point. Like, here's the deal, right? When you're kids, in America, every single one of you, when you're kids, you're told you could be president one day.
Right.
You could be president. Now, it's bullshit. It won't happen, right?
Right.
You will not be president. No one, sorry Cindy, but no one in this room. No one in this room, like, in anyone's lifetime, there's what, 10 presidents? 300 million people in the country? Not gonna happen. You won't be president. But you're told it. You're told to believe it, and you're told to aim for it. When we're kids, right from that age, we're told, you will never be king. It's not gonna happen. You'll never be king, you'll never be queen. Don't even dream. And that makes us angry. And that makes us resentful. And that's why we have healthcare. Go with the Royals. It's ridiculous. It's such a ridiculous system. It's absurd that we've got a royal family. We've got a queen. I don't think in America it's quite clear. I don't think Americans fully get how ludicrous it is to have a royal family. Because in America they're just a celebrity family. They're in glossy magazines and TV shows. But it's our head of state. Like, they're in like imagine if you had to bow to the Kardashians. Right? And not even the current Kardashians either. Like, imagine if Kardashians only mated with other Kardashians for hundreds of years, and after centuries of Kardashian inbreeding, whatever crawled out of the final Kardashian was on your money. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Enjoy the rest of the thing. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, and thank you, Cindy, for having us. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, it's good to be here. But hopefully the American dream is alive and well. This represents the American dream. You know,
Yeah.
I hope it's still. Yeah, I think so. I hope so. I mean, even you know, the American dream is what you make it. Sometimes I feel I'm the American dream. You know, look at me I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and now I live in Tarzana. You understand what I'm saying? So, if you have a dream and you believe in that dream, you too can live just west of Encino. But you have to believe it. You have to believe it. I don't know. You know, I'm from New York, and I live here in LA, and I like the thing. I like ending poverty. That's dope. I think that's a good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good goal. Good goal. Yes. I hope we can do it. It's weird because everybody wants to sort of legislate things like you know, abortion or right to choose. But there are a lot of other things we could sort of take a look at. I think there's other things that you know that we could be sort of like. Boom, controlling over, like naming kids, for instance. It's something that needs to be looked at, you know? Kanye West named his daughter Northwest. And that we just have to let that happen. I think that's wrong. I think in a room where you give the name, we need an alarm system. Like a button at a bank that you could press to alert the proper authorities to know that there's a mistake being made. Like the guy's saying, congratulations on your daughter. What do you think about naming her? We want to name her Jinsinger? Oh, okay, so like ginseng with an A, I think. That's a great name. It's not one with that name. So let me get something from under the desk real quick. Hold on a second. Push the button. Let them know. She gets back to the room, the baby's going. Oh my God, what have you done with Jinsinger? Oh, you mean Michelle? She's with a family that's gonna love her. That's where. And I say this because my sister had a baby, and my sister named my niece Skylar, right? Which I didn't like at first, because it kind of sounds like a white name a little bit. It's like, it's trending white. I feel we can say that. But my sister's name is Tashana. You see what I mean? So my mother went that way with it. So I think my sister wanted to take a little off the top. I get what she was. And now, because I'm from Brooklyn, I'm from the hood. I got a sister named Tashana, one named Talisha, one named Tajima, a brother named Torian, and my youngest brother is named Victor. So it's like they got the Victor and they were like, let's cut it out. Seriously. I mean, we made our point. Let's stop it now. And I like Skylar. I think it's a great name because Skylar's going to get older and get out there to the job force, the job world, you know. I like it because when they get that resume, it says Skylar at the top. They get the resume first. I'm liking her chances. They get that resume, it says Skylar. Skylar. Let's bring her in. So he wants a chance. They get that resume, it says Lucretia at the top. You know, Lucretia doesn't sound like she thinks the customer's always right. Let's just put that right. And I'm kidding about taking people's babies away. I know you can't do that. But think about this. One person types a name in, and that is the name forever. Everyone in here, pretty much one person put your name into the system. They wrote it down or they typed it in. It should be that person's call. That person could save this baby's life. You know? Like, congratulations on your daughter. What do you want to name her? We want to name her Exitasia. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that? Exitasia, because we were so excited when she exited. So yeah, Exitasia. No, I'm sorry. I can't type that in. Go again. And she's gonna get upset, right? And go, hold on, who are you? I can name my daughter whatever I want to name my daughter. I need to talk to your manager, okay? So you've telling everybody they can name everybody. Matter of fact, why don't you do it like this, big man? Why don't you do it like this? What is your name? What's your name? Who me? I'm Lamangelo. My crazy mother loved lemon jello. That's why the fuck I work here. Hey, you guys are great. Thank you very
A comedy event situated in the light here. This is not just a comedy event, and we really appreciate everyone coming out. This is an effort to elect a person who speaks for all of us from the heart and the mind on all of these important issues that just don't make it into the mainstream. And there's no illusions or delusions going on here. We all know the political realities, but we all know that it's vitally important for people of courage to stand up in whatever way they can and speak out against the madness, the whole array of madness that we're confronted with in the world today. And one of those people of courage is here this evening, and that's why we're here. Please welcome to the stage Cindy Sheehan.
Thank you, Gary and Cindy and all the comedians and everybody who sponsored this and you all for coming. It's been a wonderful experience so far, right? And Cindy Henderson is now Cindy Gordon, and I'm Cindy Sheehan. I'm like, there's too many Cindys. But she's just Cindy Henderson and Cindy Gordon's the same person. It's like having 3 cats, but 2 of them have the same name, right? So, Gary said maybe I'll talk about politics, maybe I'll choose to be funny. Sometimes I'm funny and I don't choose to be, it just turns out that way sometimes. So I feel like I'm being interrogated. I hate lights like this. I'm running for governor, like everybody. And why am I running for governor? I've run for Congress before in San Francisco against Nancy Pelosi, and I came in second. So there's a precedent for me coming in second. I've never been in first, but I have come in second. And then I ran for vice president last year with Roseanne Barr. And now I know why Roseanne's so funny, because she has funny people writing for her. But I see that there's a couple people that used to write for her that are very funny, so that's probably what made her show very funny. But anyway, that's off the subject. When we had a call about, we have a conference call every Wednesday for the campaign, and Cindy Gordon has joined us. And I think this is wonderful, because I think the issues that we are fighting for and fighting against are so serious and so important, but we can't forget ever to have fun or to laugh.
That's right.
And Cindy said, she said on the call, she's like, if we pack the joint, we'll make X amount of dollars. And I thought she actually said, if we pass a joint. So I've been laughing about that ever since that call. And I'm like, well, if that's what's going to raise money, pass that joint. Because we are for decriminalization, right? Right? So it's one of our party platforms. But you'll see it says End Poverty in California. It's an epic campaign. We're modeling off of socialist, what's his name? Upton Sinclair, thank you. Majored in California history at UCLA, go Bruins. And, Jerry Brown is going around saying California's back. California's back for him and his cronies. California's back for the oil companies. It's back for the prisons. It's back for the 1%. Mm-hmm. It's gone for education. That's right. It's gone for us. Mm-hmm. But we can get it back working together. And so everybody I know is struggling. We struggle to make ends meet. And that shouldn't be the way it is, right?
That's right.
When I grew up in California, I was born in Inglewood, raised in Bellflower. I live in Northern California now. I'm bistatal, I like to say. I was born in the South, raised and live in the North now. But anyway, education was free. There were social safety nets. We were beginning to lead the nation in renewable forms of energy, sustainable forms of energy. But as a party and as a socialist, we know that our prosperity often came at the expense of others.
That's right.
And we need, people always say, Cindy, you're jealous of the rich. You just want to be like them. No, I want them to be like us. I don't want a 1% and a 99%. I want a 100%. And when we have a 100%, everybody will have the same access to quality health care.
That's right.
Quality education, jobs that pay not a minimum wage, but a living wage. And you know what? Guess what? If you don't want to work, we believe in a basic guaranteed income. Not that if you don't want to work, everybody works. Everybody's in the working class. What if you want to study, to do art? Whatever happened to art? Where's the support for art? If you want to make art, if you want to study, research, if you want to have kids and raise them, you should raise them in a financially secure environment where you know that the environment is clean and healthy, where education is good and we're safe. And like Jimmy, was it Jimmy the first guy? Yeah. There's always enough money. It's just the priorities of where the money is spent. And we will change those priorities. And as a peace person against war, right, we also have to protect our children from the U.S. military-industrial complex. And a Cindy regime will do that. We will make it illegal to recruit our children in schools. From wherever, even college. They can have their offices and our kids can go find them if they want to join the military. But they won't need to because education will be free. Jobs will be healthy, good jobs that pay a living wage will be abundant. And we can see working together our way to a better California. And then California will lead the nation instead of trailing the nation in so many measurable statistics down. And we can provide a pathway for that. We have the resources here, and we know we can do it. So thank you again, Gary and Cindy and everybody.
Cindy,